All right, welcome back to RVAsec 14. We're near the end. Capture the Flag is finished up. I think the last talk is going on now before the reception. And I'm here with one of my, not that you're not important, but one of my final guests of the 2 days. So you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jason Blanchard. I'm the Content Community Director of Black Hills Information Security. I'm also the co-founder of RVAsec Comics.
So we got a couple things to talk about.
Yes.
All right, let's start with Black Hills first.
Okay.
What is Black Hills?
All right, so we're traditionally a pen testing company, but over the last couple of years, we've gotten into active SOC. We can be your SOC. We can be your incident response team. We can be all the things. And because when you are pen testing for a long time, you get to see how security actually gets done, and then you can decide how to do a SOC that's different because you know how to get caught.
Yeah.
So we're a red team. We also have a new thing called continuous pen testing.
Okay.
We're essentially your friendly neighborhood APT group.
Okay.
So you hire us for an entire year. We might even be low and slow for like the first 4 or 5 months where we're like gaining initial access, getting ready, and then showing you exactly what an APT group would do.
Okay. Wow, great. There were 40-some vendors here.
Yeah.
You had a lot of people rolling by the booth. What kind of some of the questions you were getting? What were the top sort of questions that people were asking you?
Number one question is, what is this card game?
Card game, because you did explain that. You had a card game.
So we created a game back in 2019 called Backdoors and Breaches. It's caught on in the cybersecurity industry, and people have been using it for the last couple of years. So a lot of people asked us, what is this? Or they said, oh, I played this at work.
Nice.
So they didn't know we were the ones that created it, and so we got a chance to talk about what it is and why it works.
Okay, so what's the point of this card game?
So the card game is to teach cybersecurity and to conduct tabletop exercises.
Okay.
We learned a long time ago that people were like, tabletops is kind of boring.
Yeah.
But normally, one person's super excited about tabletops. It was someone who played Dungeons and Dragons in high school.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, what if we take Dungeons and Dragons and mix it with cybersecurity and the game Clue? Did you ever play Clue?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So like Colonel Mustard with the
candlestick or the something.
Yeah. And so the game is like, what was the initial compromise? What was pivot and escalate? What is C2 and exfil? And what is the persistence? And so you have 10 turns to try to figure that out.
Gotcha.
And you roll the dice. But the whole time you're playing, it's just revealing your culture, it's revealing your policies, it's revealing your tools and capabilities.
Gotcha. All right, so again, a lot of vendors out there say they can do pen tests or this or that. What do you think makes Black Hills special? What's the moat? Why would someone decide to work with you guys?
That's a good question. I actually, as I was driving down here, I was listening to a book by the guy that started Patagonia.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a great book. It's called Let My People Surf. Highly recommend it. But it talks about why are you in business?
Okay.
And so you're thinking through, why are you in business? Why are you in business? And it really comes down to we care.
Okay.
We actually care.
Okay.
I think that's the thing that surprises people the most is how much we care about their success.
Yeah.
We care about them being as secure as they possibly can, that they have what they need to do the work that they do. And so people kept coming by and I was like, you guys just seem different. You care. I believe there's two types of people in this world.
Okay.
There's a there you are kind of person. They walk into a room and they're like, there you are.
Okay.
And then there's the kind of people that's like, they walk in a room and it's like, here I am. So everything that we do at Black Hills is from a there you are approach.
Okay.
There you are, you need security help. There you are, you need help in your career. There you are.
Okay. I love it. All right. So have a card game.
Yep.
And now is it grown into comic books? Is it separate or talk to us a little bit about this whole comic book thing.
So if you want to hear the real backstory.
I want to hear it.
All right. So I came from comic books before I got into cybersecurity.
Okay.
And then I just couldn't get it out of my system.
Okay.
So one day I went to the owner of Black Hills, John Strand, and I was like, hey, I think we should start a comic book company. And he had two rules. He's like, one, it's got to be a great comic.
Okay.
It can't suck.
Can't suck.
And two, it's got to make the reader the hero.
Okay.
So inside the comics are cybersecurity challenges where if the characters encounter something they need a hack or bypass, you get to hack or bypass it too.
Okay.
So for the cybersecurity community, they're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then for the comic community, they're like, so I get to hack? And you're like, yeah, you get to hack.
Gotcha.
So it's in 1,400 comic book stores as of today.
Okay.
It's a real comic book.
So just released.
Yep.
Okay.
Came out today, and it's going to come out for the next 5 years. 60 issues over the next 5 years.
All right. Love it. All right. So where can we find more about Black Hills and the comic book?
Sure. You can always find us on Discord at discord.gg/BHIS. I know that sounds weird, but we have 50,000 people on Discord that follow our webcast and support each other. RVAsec Comics, it's hacker backwards, REKCAH, comics.com, and then blackhillsinfosec.com.
Perfect. All right. Well, appreciate you here. Some good stuff. Check it out when you get a chance.
Thank you.